Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to this video. Alright, so we're doing this video on the front passenger side brakes of a 2014 C300. And we are replacing the brakes and the sensor. So basically, it's pretty like normal brakes, to be honest with you. I mean, if you guys have done Mercedes-Benz brakes before, I think the older brakes were a little bit different. You didn't have to take the, as I recall, you did have to take the caliper off, but the brakes came off from the top, not from the sides, as you would normally do with regular cars. Regular cars being, I guess, non-European cars. I'm not quite sure. But as you guys can see, there's two bolts holding the caliper in place. There's the picture of the bolts. That's the socket I use, I believe. I'm not quite sure. I think it was a 14, but you can actually see it on the socket itself. Get those two bolts off. It's pretty simple. Caliper comes off. The brakes up to the side, like normal brakes. Take the brakes off. Now, as far as the sensor is concerned, that's pretty simple too. All right, I forget which brake pad. Maybe the inner brake pad had a hole in it. You would put maybe it was the inner or outer brake pad. I'm not sure. Just watch the videos, guys. Just watch the video. You would take this one did not have a sensor. So whoever did the brakes last time pretty much left the sensors out. They probably didn't have the sensors. I'm not sure about it, but essentially the little probe is where you put it in the hole on the brake, and then after that you just plug it into the sensor, the sensor that's connected to, I believe it's the caliper that's connected to. But it's pretty simple, not very difficult. I think this car came out when Chrysler merged with Mercedes, and they brought this car out, and they kind of Americanized the way the brakes are done. I wouldn't say Americanized, but like they kind of generally the brakes are like what you would see on Fords, Chevys, Hondas, Toyotas. Like, it's not any kind of specialized Mercedes-Benz brakes. All right, and I was kind of surprised at that, but I think when Chrysler merged with Mercedes-Benz during that period, they probably just brought that into the whole braking component of it, where they're regular brakes, guys. They're really nothing special. Brake sensor, pretty easy to do. Yeah. If you guys have any questions on this, definitely leave a question in the comments section. I'd like to tell you a little bit more about this, but there really isn't much to tell, to be honest with you. I'm thinking about it, but in any case, what? How much does Mercedes charge for this job? I know brake jobs aren't as cheap as they were a couple years ago. I noticed brake jobs have gotten ridiculously expensive. So I'm guessing if you took this into a Mercedes-Benz dealership, how much, like, leave a comment in the comment section how much a front brake pads and sensor, how much would that cost at a Mercedes-Benz dealership? Off the top of my head, I'm taking a guess at this, because I know the dealerships charge an arm and a leg for everything. I'm gonna say it's around the $350 range. That's what I'm guessing. I'm not 100% sure about it. I'm very curious, actually. Now, brake jobs used to be not too bad as far as expense goes, but I've been noticing that it's gone up quite a bit. On a Mercedes, and I can imagine if you take it to the dealership, on a regular car, it'll probably run you like $150, $170, somewhere around there for just the front side or the back side. But if you take into a luxury dealer like a Mercedes-Benz dealership, I'm guessing they'll charge you what, $300 to $500, which is insane, to be honest with you. But if you guys do know, like, drop a comment in the comment section, because I know I'm kind of like ranting a little bit. No, I wouldn't say ranting. I would say I'm just, it just popped up while doing this video. Like, how much would it cost for Mercedes to charge for a brake job? I'm guessing it's probably expensive. Yeah, that's what's going on in my head right now as I'm doing this video, because the brakes on here weren't doing brakes isn't too bad on this car. It's just not too bad. If you guys have any questions on this, any comment, like, leave a comment in the comment section.